Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
Alright, what's up with everybody? We back again. It's Ant here.
It's your boy K Doug.
Got a guest.
Yeah, this John, like the mustard.
But shit, we here, man. We got this second topic. Go ahead and introduce that, man.
So Wale on Twitter, I think he was responding to somebody. But anyway, he was putting his like kind of his limits of success. He was basing it up on the fact that he's a dark skinned rapper. So what y'all think about that?
That one is tricky because I understand what he's saying, but I mean ultimately it's like what the product that you putting out counts, you know what I mean? Like that matters, bro. Like you can't just discount that part and blame it on the fact that, you know what I mean, the people that are winning like Drake and shit like that. Like I get it, but
I mean he holds credence partially, like I mean of course, like but yeah, but then it don't, cause then you got Kendrick, right? Then you got even in his own camp, like Meek is more successful than him. Like, and Meek, after all he been through, he's still successful, more successful than you.
Yeah, I think
like,
Wale just get caught up in that. You know what I mean? He be in his feelings and on Twitter and all that, and that get to him as opposed to just do it. You know what I mean? If you put out a solid product, like bro, it's undeniable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is what I think. Like, well, like it's good. Like I like how he interacts on Twitter. He's on there like trying to feel the vibe what everybody talking about.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he just gotta look at, bro. You haven't, since you dropped Ambition, like you haven't been able to maintain that same. I don't know what happened though. You feel me? He hasn't been able to maintain that same level of...
I don't want to say that, because I feel like More About Nothing was his best album to me.
Right.
Nah, he definitely...
I think so too.
I mean, I guess that's like an opinion thing, because numbers-wise, I don't even think he did.
Yeah, as far as numbers go, but and you got to think, even Wale, like, Ambition, yeah, he did numbers on that, but he didn't do numbers, like, as far as, like, everybody else. Like Meek's debut album did more than that.
Right.
Like,
right. I mean, it depends.
Kendrick's album did way more than that. Drake, like, I mean, of course, j.Cole. Everybody's of those rappers, they debut albums did more than that. So
I think Wale, his problem is it's a few things. You know what I mean? I think he having like an identity crisis. Like he don't, you know what I mean? Whereas like at this point in your career, especially with the class of peers you came in with, it's like. He was the one that got left behind in third grade. You know what I mean? Like, he's that guy. Like everybody else graduated, went on, and he got left behind. And he's stuck in them moments. Like, bro.
Not because lack of talent, though.
You know what I mean? Huh?
Not because of like a lack of talent, though.
No. He's talented. Yeah, I'm a Wale fan. You know what I mean? Like, but it's a disappointment for me to see him at this point. You know what I mean? Be stagnant and be stuck like that. It's like, bro, like, I don't understand. When he was dropping mixtapes, he knew who he was. He had his lane, you know what I mean? And even though they weren't hitting all, you know what I mean, all of the crowds and the audience that he was trying, he was consistent with his, you know what I mean? And it was genuine. Now it's kind of like it's all over the place to me.
He kind of got caught up in the hype of like, you know, the internet, people saying he corny and shit like that. So that kind of
I mean, but that, come on, that to me, that's like crazy. Like, why? I mean, on Twitter and shit like that, like these people don't have nothing invested in your, you know what I mean? Why does that affect you, bro? Like,
yeah.
But,
you know what I mean?
But to be honest, like that, until you, I don't know, that one, like a lot of rappers do have a problem with that. Like they do.
Social media thing.
Yeah, like they do talk about it a lot. To me, it just come down to, man, was you able to sustain that same type of energy you had behind you then?
Okay, but so let's focus on the topic. So, if Wale was light skinned, you think he'd be more successful?
Maybe, bro. Cause I mean, this how when he comes.
You think he'd be j.Cole if he was light skinned?
I don't think.
I damn near think he might got a point
there. But I think that he does got a point because I mean, if you flip it on the other way, a woman that looks more pleasing, Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj or something like that. Like, you see what I'm saying? It does matter.
Right. No.
It plays into that.
Yeah. But you see, that's why I think it's one of them things where it's kind of, it matters, but damn, that should be the last thing you go to.
That shouldn't be the final.
You know
that shouldn't be the you know what I mean? Like, this is it. This is the deciding factor.
Because I mean, T-Pain had kind of said the same thing. like if he was like a lighter dude, he might have been, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean, at this day and age, though, especially with the people that's getting on now, like they looking crazy and they doing antics and they doing all that. So I mean, you got people that aren't aesthetically pleasing to the eye that are making their way through. They're breaking through it. So it's like. That can't just be the final say.
But bruh, look at their crowds though when they perform though. You know what I'm saying? Like most of them, bruh, you look at the crowd, it's like
the white people.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
So like, cause bruh, to keep you honest, like white folks buy the most music.
Right.
So like the closer like they could feel to you in a way, it's
and
like
Jewish people control the record industry.
all that. So
that
like so I think that plays a part in it. So he got a point, but bro, I don't think like don't use that, dog.
Yeah, just to use that and hide behind it, like, well, you know, it's like, bro, nah. If you know that, it's just like growing up black or something. You know, you gotta try hard.
Right,
you know that. So it's like I can't use that as no excuse. Like, bro, well, I would have got the job if, like, nah, I'm gonna keep, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go harder. You knew that growing up. He knew that, and it's, you know what I mean? It's as closely connected to his roots as he is. He knew that already.
But then what makes it hard is like you see what kills this argument sometimes, and like I hate when people use that, like you just said, black people, because some people always use that, like, well, that black person did it, why didn't you?
Right.
So I don't want to use
I
don't want to use Kendrick.
It's the Jay-Z versus the rest of it. Right.
But at the same time, bro, I just think, bro, song-wise, man, you gotta stay on the charts, bro.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, you just
I don't know, man. I don't know where.
But I mean, you look at like J.Cole, where I mean, he talked about it, where he had dark periods where he was finding himself and couldn't figure out where he was going and what he, you know, and what Jay wanted from him. But once he was able to have his own success, he figured out who he was. You know what I mean? It was like, I'm gonna do what make me happy. And bro, I'm not trying to cater to Jay crowd no more. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Wale is trying to cater to too many crowds. It's like, bro, just pick your lane and stay in your lane. You're not gonna be Drake. Drake, you know what I mean? Like Drake has topped the Beatles, but he knows his crowd. You know what I mean? He makes songs that are going to chart on their radio hits. You know what I mean? Like that's not you. So you know what I mean? Make the songs that are you.
I mean, he got radio, but that's a part of being successful. I mean, he got radio hits though.
Right.
Like that's why I don't understand where it went wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
I know. That's what I'm
saying. Because he dope. He makes dope music. He can make radio songs.
But it ain't like
you can appeal to multiple audiences.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, he made them, but you gotta keep making them.
Right.
He did.
So I mean, maybe I don't know. Is it one of them things like, do you think he has peaked? Like he has reached his peak and he just,
I mean,
like,
it seems like he
can't. You know what I mean?
To be honest,
his peak of popularity.
Not to be honest,
necessarily reached his peak of like making his best music.
Now,
that remains to be seen.
I think all these rappers have.
Reached what?
All the rappers that are out, or you
like his class? Like his class and all them. I think they all peaked.
I don't think so because look, just like I was just on social media.
Kendrick didn't peak.
I don't think Kendrick peaked, but I mean, we thought Meek reached his peak, but now it's coming out of jail. Like now he got a whole another level of
he got a second chance.
Momentum. Like now it's like he gonna reach another peak.
But you see, to me that's a different.
I don't think Drake.
That's not a talent thing though.
I don't know about Drake.
I don't think Drake peaked. He keep on reinventing like his. I'm not saying that like a lot of his stuff I don't like because of the approach he takes. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't think Drake has peaked.
Now, so this when I mean like talent-wise, bro, like you could always do things here and there to capture a different audience and, you know, growing that way. Yeah, that, bro.
Oh, yeah, skill set.
Too many.
Yeah, your skill set, yeah.
Yeah, but skill set-wise, like, it ain't like Wale gotta get better.
Nah, he don't.
Yeah, like, and I don't think, like, how much better can...
But I think Wale's flaw was like when he would get on Twitter and stuff like that and go... I'm supposed to be one of the greats. It's like if you didn't echo that to him, that really impacted him. It's like, bro, you dope and you know you dope.
Right.
You don't need the people to keep telling you that, bro. Like keep doing your thing.
We looking like on the time right
now. We're getting close.
Yeah, so we might as well. But yeah, so I think with Wale's that it's a personality thing, bro.
Nah.
That like his personality shows a lot, and you feel me? If people ain't fucking with that, like they hold that against you, so they like, bro, you feel me? I ain't fucking with you. you speak up about certain shit that, like, sometimes not even like political shit. He like a dude. He just like having conversation. It seems like, you feel me? And sometimes it's like, bruh.
But he gotta remember too. It's like with the way social media is now. Like, it ain't too many of those people that's gonna really have that deep conversation. Like, a lot of people is just trolls. A lot of people probably don't even believe the shit that they just gonna know it get to you. So they gonna go, you trash.
Like,
you know what I mean? And you gonna reply and you gonna be mad and it's gonna really affect you. And it's like, the problem is that he really internalized that shit and let him up.
Right.
And these people don't have no, they close their computer and that's it. Like, that shit don't even, it don't exist. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
And look at Drake, bro. Drake, so he's like the safest rapper, like, cause he never really stands. He don't stand like he don't do nothing wrong. But bro, he never like picks a side on shit.
Right.
You don't really hear too much opinions about it.
At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when we talking about legacy, that shit gonna impact you in a different way.
Nah, he might.
When we talk about making an impact on the culture and your legacy, like,
but
Kendrick gonna end up being bigger than him.
Nah, but you see,
I think
that's gonna be to a certain people. That's gonna be to a certain people. But you see, when it comes to artists like Drake, bro, when you get so big, you break so many like music shit that people just look at those. You know what I mean?
Somewhat, but I mean, who the two most impactful rappers ever? Pac is.
That's tough.
I don't even think it's tough. I think he's the most impactful.
I don't think.
I mean, but you look at like you can't. But then if we talk about impact,
I don't think
you can't deny Wayne's impact on hip hop. Every new rapper is a spawn of Wayne.
On culture, on like hip hop culture, but not like
content. The look, they style.
Hip hop culture, like hip hop culture. But I'm
hip hop.
I set the bar. Yeah, he did set the bar,
but legacy wise, ain't nobody close to that. Is what I like. Cause you see, we got Wayne, we got Kanye, like they all had their own impact on the game, but bro, then they's like, shit, just the shit Pac just stood for. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then again, that was a different time.
I think that stand for something way more though. When it come down to it, when all is said and done.
Nah, he do, but the thing is that
he can stand the test of time. You know what I mean? He been gone 20-something years, and it's like if he can stand the test of time, that says a lot. You know what I mean? His songs still are impactful today, and they still, you know what I mean, resonate today. You can play one right now, and everybody will feel it.
And that might be the thing.
He can capture them emotions. Hit them up. Really had you feeling like, nigga, like I wish this nigga would
And that's the thing. Like we don't know, cause like to be honest, a lot of Drake songs, bro, they don't do that.
That's my thing.
Like his hit songs, it's like the Hotline Blings, like God's Plan will, I think that will, but he's still gonna be like that was a banger back then.
I mean, but the cold part about Drake, and this kind of off subject, but the cold part about Drake is that, like, with the Hotline Bling, that was Drum first that did that, and Drake just jumped right on it. And it's just like with Cardi's new song, she did her new Care For Me. You said he did, and Drake went right in, got the sample. His shit gonna chart. It's bigger, and it's like he just eclipsed your entire. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I was taking off with that. You know what I mean?
Nah, but to me that's
just jump right on it.
To me that's just a smart move as far as like music wise.
I mean, I don't know how Drake done survived a lot.
Nah, but you gotta understand, cause. Okay, this helps you when you come in the game. Now it's like I'm the hardest dude, like on some thug shit. Alright, you get the girl crowd. Then like, bro, Drake, he likes making everybody feel.
Yeah, and Drake is very strategic with it because like when he came out, he was Houston to death. And then he went to the Bay for a minute, and now he Miami.
And so he got older fan bases
for a while, so he shit is strategic.
Then he's like, damn, if I throw like it's African girl on my song,
right?
Now they rocking for him so hard. Then
this shit is
strippers, you know.
So how much of that is him versus how much of that is actually planned?
But you see, that is him though, cause like then when it comes to strippers, bro, you know most rappers like Cole ain't about to big them up. Kendrick ain't bigging up no strippers up.
But I think that part of that is the impact that Wayne had because Wayne made it kind of cool to, you know what I mean, glorify the stripper type of T-Pain, Wayne, that era of the T-Pain for sure. You know what I mean? Was
but bro, okay, but look, you see.
So Drake is a spawn of that because he was in that camp. So it's like oh, this is my sensei, you know what I mean? This is and he's saying it's cool, so he bringing me to the clubs. Because Drake, when he came out, was a recluse. He was real quiet, his bravado. Now you see him getting into it with Perkins, and it's like, bro, shit like that. Like, bro, that ain't even your lane. Bro.
Right,
like,
right.
what are you doing, bro? Like, these niggas is real, right? You playing like, you know what I mean? So shit like that is you know what I mean?
I just think Drake, like, he takes it to another level to where, like, he makes him feel emotionally attached, like he really, I don't know, man. Like, he on some, like that whole song, like Marvin's Room, bro.
Playing, bro.
It's like straight up just pillow talk, like you pillow talking about some shit, which usually it's called, like, you know, niggas ain't supposed to be doing shit like that, telling niggas, man, leave that nigga alone.
Drake
like,
get to live by a different code.
Yeah, he
apparently.
He do, but, bro, it's like, he built that up.
I mean, I don't know, man.
But that's why to me, like, I see shit like that. I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, if you trying to get to a certain level as far as like building a fan base, it's certain shit you gotta do. And that's
but when it's all said and done, it's like Drake will never be compared to Tupac. I don't care how many records he said.
Right.
Like his impact wise and his
and that's what you're saying.
It don't hit.
We had some more technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But back.
Yeah, well, so yeah, like we were saying, man, Drake. So first of all, Wale, man, I don't think it's a rap for him, but like music wise, bro, you can always like these days, man, you just need another hit to kind of get shit rolling. So yeah, I think any rapper got a chance, bro. If you got an audience, like you got a chance still. So
maybe we'll see.
I don't think, bro.
He got the talent, you know what I mean? He gotta get out of his own head. He gotta let people stop letting people get in his mind and affect his, you know what I mean? And just do what you doing nowadays. Because I think that he literally be in the process of recording projects or whatever, and someone might tweet something out there and it'll change the whole direction of it. It's like, bro, like, what do you just do your thing? You know, like that doesn't. You can see that's the difference between him and J.Cole. Cole is on his own, like, I don't care, y'all popping pills, y'all doing whatever. I'm complete opposite, and I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
And this the thing, you see, like Wale be on Twitter speaking about it.
Yeah.
You see, Cole, he wasn't tweeting about nothing.
Right.
He just threw it on the album, and he was like, oh, and everybody like, oh shit, like Cole talking, and it's like Wale over there be talking about this shit, but he just tweeting about it or speaking about it on interviews. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
a lot of people in hip hop.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of
that's
people.
The downfall, man. Like,
yeah.
Put that shit in your music.
Right. But yeah, man, that's all we got on that Wale shit, man.
Yeah, Drake.
Put it in the music.
That Drake shit, yeah, I don't know. His impact at the end of the day,
Nah.
Yeah, that might
upset a lot of the younger and the girls.
Right. But he's just facts, though.
That's blasphemy to them.
It might not, Well, like what we talking about, just hip, like as far as like, you know, make the records and shit, you gonna have that.
Yeah, and if you understand that, you should understand what we saying. You feel me?
Right.
But shit, man,
that's it, man.
Y'all stay tuned, man. Thanks for listening, man.
Appreciate having you on, Dejan.
Yeah, bro. Our first guest so far, so.
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can have some more of this.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, do all that, share.
Yeah, stay tuned, man. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.